onset, at the outset, I would like to commend the chairman for scheduling two different kinds of marine accidents. One, a big one, probably one of the biggest imaginable in Philippine international shipping. And the other one is small one, an outrigger. But nonetheless, whether big or small, an accident can be deadly. And it is incumbent upon Congress to look into this, to conduct this inquiry in order to minimize or eliminate these killer incidents, Mr. Chairman. Now on the matter at hand, the matter of the Commando 6, may we know from either the Coast Guard or the Marina how long the Commando 6 company has been operating prior to this accident, and what is the record of accidents of this company?
Any resource speaker, Madam Bautista?
Mr. Chair, can I just give in a few minutes? I just have the Commando folder retrieved. Thank you.
Not a few minutes.
Mr. Chairman, Congressman Golez has allowed me to ask one question.
Yeah.
Honorable Bautista,
Congressman Roilo wants to ask you some questions.
yes, just one question. You said over 2 weeks ago, I think, that there will be already a decision on the Commando case because the witnesses that you were going to interview would have testified already. Are we on schedule for that decision?
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, based on the report given to me, the hearings were set 23, 24, 25, so they should be wrapping up and coming up with the recommendations already for the final disposition of the case.
So can I go back to the question?
Yes, Congressman Golez has the floor again. Thank you, Congressman Roilo.
My question is with regard to the record of Commando 6, the business record,
Bautista.
and also the accident record.
Ibilis lang, baka malunod na. Maybe while we're waiting, baka matagalan kayo, Congressman Golez can ask another question. We'll go back to that. Tanapin nyo na yung ano, sagot.
Thank you.
Hindi nyo masagot eh.
The other one is an immediate reaction to the account of Mr. Ramon Jimenez on the fact that there was a boat nearby that could have helped. Maybe know from the Philippine Coast Guard whether they have identified this boat, identified the patron of that boat, and what criminal charges have been filed against the patron of that boat.
Mr. Eugenio, can you just put off? Yeah. Salamat. Commodore? Admiral Tamayo?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, that indeed has been included in the investigation of the crew members and all the other, based on the testimonies of the passengers. But no names are cropped up during the investigation, and hopefully we can get the names now, because during the investigation, no names are cropped up as far as the names of the motorists that were nearby.
I think we can infer, first from the description, if Mr. Eugenio would make the description, and he mentioned that he knew some of the people who were on board the boat, and look at the schedule of the boats that traversed that route during that particular period. These are available from the records of the PPA, and I believe the records of the Philippine Port Authority, either the ports of destination, maybe they went to Puerto Galera or to Calapan. From what direction were they going, Mr. Eugenio? Same
Mr. Eugenio?
Your Honor, they were going towards Puerto Galera.
Puerto Galera. So
Yes,
Puerto
this should
Galera
have happened around
from
12:15 to 1:15.
From Batangas, presumably. Because this is a matter of great importance. It is the responsibility of all patrons, masters, to give support to vessels in distress. That is a responsibility. I don't know if the Admiral will confirm this.
Your Honor, with regards to the search for the two boats that were never identified, we actually engaged the assistance of the local activity units to be able to look out for those two boats, but the names were never identified. And as to the distress signal, Your Honor, the distress call was relayed to us through the vessel traffic management system of the Philippine Ports Authority, jointly manned by the Philippine Coast Guard.
I'm not talking about the distress signal, I'm talking about, what would be in the eyes of the patron there and the crew members of that boat, apparently, obviously a vessel in distress. And therefore, everybody has a search and rescue responsibility. And see, if you see a fellow mariner in distress, it is the responsibility of that mariner to provide assistance to the boat in distress.
We agree, Your Honor. This is covered by international maritime regulations. That's why the Philippine Coast Guard is also mandated to inform nearby vessels to render assistance to any vessel in distress.
And what would be the criminal liability of the patron if we can identify him?
By local regulations, Your Honor, I would say that it would be the same. It would be the same sanctions as cancellation of the CPC of the boat, and also the revocation of licenses of officers.
And what about the criminal liability?
That should be included, Your Honor.
I think we should make this very clear. Now, on the, I know that the BMI is still completing their investigation. What was at the outset, based on your preliminary investigation, what was the reason for the capsizing of the boat? I understand the boat capsized. From my own personal conversations with the family of Mr. Eugenio, I think I talked with your father or your father-in-law, Mr. Eugenio.
My father.
Your father, yeah, still very young, energetic man at his age. He survived that, and he recounted to me how he survived it. He was underwater, and he tried 3-4 times to get out, but he changed his direction that saved him. He tried to get out one direction twice, 3 times, and the airspace was getting smaller and smaller. Finally, siguro mga ilang inches na lang. And when he made his 4th attempt, when he changed his direction, he was able to get out. That saved him. But he failed